Network.
Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. The search for Sean Christie continued today, this time in Hazel Township. Federal and state law enforcement were in the area of Skitco Ironworks on Route 309. State police got a call for a report of a burglary. They believe the person responsible, Sean Christie. Police also believe Christie used a computer inside the business to post on Facebook. The post on Christie's Facebook page was made just before midnight Tuesday. They say Christie went on a rant against his critics and people he believes are his enemies. He also admitted to breaking into and robbing Skipper Dipper's restaurant in Rush Township 2 weeks ago, but he denied being a dumpster diver. The post ended with Christie saying he doesn't make the rules, he's just here to play the game. Christie is believed to be armed and dangerous. There is a $20,000 reward for information leading to his arrest. A Hazleton man is behind bars for allegedly pointing a gun at another man. It happened Monday at a home in the 1000 block of East Diamond Avenue. State troopers at Hazleton say Joel Ramos and Dezimo Ramick were drinking when they began to argue. Ramos left, but Ramick told officers he returned with a gun, aimed it, and threatened to shoot. Police took him into custody a short time later without incident. He was released on bail after being arraigned on a stack of charges. A man that entered the wrong home in Hazleton is now facing charges. Hazleton police say they were called to a home on North Laurel Street around 8 in the morning for a burglar alarm going off. They found 32-year-old Dante Stevenson coming out of the home wet, wearing a white t-shirt and boxers and smelling of alcohol. At first, Stevenson told police he lived there and just took a shower, according to court papers, but then told the officer, "The door looks like my door. I live on 20 West Spring Street. This is bad. This is not my house." He faces charges of criminal trespass and public drunkenness and was released on his own recognizance. Wilkes-Barre Mayor Tony George has resurrected a community fire watch program, all in an attempt to increase public safety. But firefighter union officials say it's a waste of money and it's making conditions more dangerous. George said he's enforcing a fire watch program that started during former Mayor Tom McGroarty's administration, in which firefighters hit the streets in fire engines during their downtime to check on abandoned and vacant structures.
The mayor's doing it because it is a public safety issue and wants to, to make sure the residents understand that safety will always be his #1 priority.
But the union representing the city's firefighters say it places residents at risk. Monday, they posted their concerns on their Facebook page.
It's actually been shown twice now in the last week that our apparatus have been out of position when calls have come in. First one being a residential structure fire, where the engine responding, the first 2 engine, had an extended response time. The fatigue that's being placed on our guys is pretty extraordinary, especially given the current temperature.
But then again, you have to weigh the safety aspect compared to what the cost aspect is. And then we're always going to weigh it on the side of the public safety part of it.
The mayor said that he first implemented the program when he took office in 2016, but it stopped somewhere along the way. Scranton Bishop Joseph Bambara recently addressed his role in handling 3 sexual child abuse cases while he was diocesan vicar for clergy. Bambara testified in a case during a civil trial in 2007. He acknowledged that the diocese ignored its own policy by failing to report Reverend Robert Gibson. Gibson was temporarily removed from ministry before he was transferred to another parish. Bambara became vicar in 1995, while James Timlin was Bishop of Scranton. Bambara was top advisor to Timlin and told jurors at the trial that the final decision on what to do with the priest rested with Timlin. Last week, Bambara barred Timlin from representing the diocese and said that Timlin's punishment caused him to reflect on his own role in handling allegations of abuse in the church. The Pennsylvania prison system is putting in place new policies on mail handling, visits, and detection of drones. That after a month in which about 50 staff reported symptoms that may have been caused by exposure to toxic chemicals. Governor Tom Wolf made that announcement today from SCI Green.
Corrections officer. The vast majority of staff, inmates, and visitors are not the problem here. The vast majority have nothing to do with the problem that we're talking about. But even one person who successfully smuggles drugs into a facility puts everyone at danger. And we have to make sure that stops. The action to lock down all of the state's correctional facilities last week was the first step, a necessary step, to ensure the safety of our officers and provide the department the opportunity to assess the control the situation. Today we're ready to announce the next definitive steps to eliminate drugs in the Department of Corrections.
Pennsylvania's 25 prisons have been on lockdown for a week while officials have been investigating the spate of illnesses. The cause suspected to be a clear, odorless substance known as synthetic marijuana that can be concealed in the paper of books and letters. Inmate mail will be processed outside of the prison except legal mail. The state is expanding its detection of drones and use of body scanners. It was the annual media kickoff luncheon for the upcoming Bloomsburg Fair today. WYLN's Julia Wiegand was there and has more.
2018 brings the 163rd Bloomsburg Fair, running from September 22nd through the 29th. The annual media kickoff luncheon took place today to announce what to be on the lookout for during this year's Fair Week.
One big item is the new midway that's going to be at the upper end of the fairgrounds. Ryhofer Company's been here for a good many years. This year we have the Amusements of America, one of the premier ride companies in the country. So we're excited about that. And the other excitement, because I've been a pusher for this, is the seating at the grandstand. We felt it was very uncomfortable. And now instead of 20 and 25 in a row, there'll be 20 seats. And they have a back to them, and it's going to be big improvement.
Reichert hopes this year is a successful one because it's planning a couple of major projects, such as a new fairgrounds entrance and a brand new restroom next to the Farm Museum area.
I think one of the major items changes this year. We have a lot of different free entertainment on the free stage. It's not the same ones year after year, so we have quite a mix up this year, and we're really excited about entertainment that's lined up on the free stage. And we feel that the $8 is a very fair figure to see everything at the Bloomsburg Fair.
As mentioned by Reichert, this year's free stage entertainment is something to be on the lookout for come Fair Week.
We've had maybe some polka music or some country music, but now we've got almost music that should span the years and generations and kind of be for everybody. And even the younger ones, I'm hoping they'll come to like some of the music that we have there as well. And we'll just have more of a larger demographic in age, and I'll see more of that around the free stage. But we're always full. It's hard to get a seat, so come early.
Free Entertainment stage manager Abby Thomas has been in charge for about 22 years and is part of her family's long line of free entertainment history at the fair.
I really like to honor my grandfather, who was the MC, the first MC of the free stage, and I try to make it so that not only that we're putting on a good show for the fair goers, but also that the entertainers have a different experience in coming to the free stage. It feels a little bit more like home than just another gig, and that I work really hard to try to make it a cohesive environment for everyone.
Details on upcoming events at Free Stage Entertainment and more can be found on the fair's website. Reporting from Bloomsburg for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Coming up on WYLN News, Turnpike travel changes, plus contract news. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Partly cloudy overnight, some showers, the low 70. The heat is starting to break, but because it's going to be another hot one tomorrow, Marian Catholic will be dismissing at 11:45 due to the heat. But look at that for the weekend. It's getting cooler. We'll be right back.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Johnny, so what really was the deciding factor for you to run for Congress?
Mom, I want to fight for you and the people of Northeast Pennsylvania. And I will bring jobs for the young people here to create opportunities that I didn't have, and to fight to make sure that your Social Security is protected.
Make sure that you do it with integrity. I don't want you to be one of those people in Washington.
You don't have to worry about that. I'm John Schrin, and I approve this message.
Appliances are right over there, and this is part of our furniture department.
Okay, but I'm looking for a mattress.
Well, you've come to the right place. Grand Central is Northeast Pennsylvania's #1 Sealy mattress dealer. We have Sealy mattress sets from only $199 and Stearns & Foster queen sets from only $45 per month. We also have interest-free financing up to 60 months. And remember, delivery and takeaway are absolutely free.
So we don't have to do anything?
Not if you buy your Sealy mattress at Grand Central.
It looks like I did find the right place to buy a Sealy mattress.
Grand Central in Hazleton. The right place to buy a Sealy mattress.
The viewing for Senior U.S. District Judge William Wyln will be tomorrow from 3 until 7 p.m. It's being held at the federal courthouse building named in his honor in downtown Scranton. Those wishing to pay their respects should enter on the Linden Street side. Wyln was appointed a federal judge in 1962 by President John F. Kennedy. On August 28th, he broke the record for longest service as a district judge and longest service on a single court. He died 2 days later, August 30th, at the age of 95. The Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission advising motorists who travel on the northeast extension of the Turnpike to be prepared for some daytime single-lane patterns and two-way traffic in the southbound Lehigh Tunnel this Thursday, September 6th, from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. By 8 a.m. in the morning tomorrow, the northbound tunnel will be closed and all traffic will be diverted to the southbound tunnel until 2 p.m. That's when the patterns will be lifted. Restrictions are necessary to allow crews to safely perform tunnel inspections. Motorists traveling on I-476 are reminded to stay alert when entering the tunnel and turn on your headlights. Drivers are also advised to slow down, keep an adequate distance from the vehicle ahead, and never pass inside the tunnel. Employees at St. Luke's Miners campus voted to leave their union. Employees represented by Collective Bargaining Unit OPEIU Local 112 voted in favor of decertification. As a result, the hospital in Coaldale no longer has a union present. That's according to St. Luke's University Health Network. Office and Professional Employees International Union represented 90 full and part-time employees, including registered nurses, medical laboratory technicians, pharmacists, physical therapists, and occupational therapists. The vote will allow St. Luke's to give pay raises to former union employees, bringing their compensation in line with the rest of the health network. The Mahanoy Area School Board approved a one-year contract with the Mahanoy Area Education Support Personnel Association. The term of the agreement from July 1st to June 30th of 2019. The school board voted unanimously to approve the pact with no prior discussion. The support personnel include custodians, transportation, cafeteria, secretaries, and teaching aides. The association represents about 50 employees. The contract includes a 55-cent per hour raise for any staff currently making $9.45 an hour to bring the hourly rate to $10. Coming up on Weekend's News Choice, what's happening Sunday at Fun Fest? You'll find out in Community and You. Plus, flu season is coming. We'll tell you where you can get your flu shots. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-through lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
And welcome back to Community and You here on Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perner. Mary Malone, the president, Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, joining me, talking about Sunday of Fun Fest. And of course, yesterday we talked all about Saturday and all the great events that were going on. Today we're talking about everything that's going to happen Sunday. And really the Sunday portion of Fun Fest kicks off with the community interfaith service. And that will happen about 10 o'clock in the morning, Mary?
That's right. And we have a mix of churches in from the area. It's a bilingual, so not only bilingual language and very musical. A number of churches share. They're open to the community to come down together on our premier stage right on Wyoming. It lasts about an hour-long program with, again, a bunch of different readings and prayers. So it really is a great way to start off our day, our second day of Fun Fest.
And something that's new this year, Jungle Joe's Wildlife Adventure Expo is coming. And this is actually really cool because there's a couple different times you can catch this. So it will be going on before the Fun Fest parade and then after when the parade wraps up. So maybe some people are coming down to catch the parade, then they can catch this, or catch that, then the parade.
That's right. And so Jungle Joe, it's educational. He has a couple different animals which he'll speak about. And then after his show, he does, again, a display area. So you can't touch the animals or anything, but you could get a little bit of a closer, and this comes highly recommended to us. So we're excited about having this particular feature. Again, he'll 3 different times, and you can check out the Fun Fest, either the web page or the Facebook page. We'll have the different schedules up for folks to take a look when they can catch things. And then always entertainment. So those stages are going pre and post the parade. So north of 40 will be on the stage prior to the Wyoming stage, right after the interfaith service. So they'll be playing for fun. Obviously, all of our booths and the nonprofits that you can support in the community. So some of our craft vendors will be there as well. Some chances to win some pretty big prizes from Sundance as well. And then
the parade. So this year, I know there was a lot of speculation going on about the Fun Fest parade. The parade is going on. It will kick off at 2:30, right at the entrance to the city of Hazleton around 9:24. So some things are different this year. The registration lineup for the parade are on Route 924. So if going out of the city towards the Salt Shed, the PennDOT Salt Shed, or Humboldt Industrial Park, they'll be lined up there to come into the city down Broad Street.
Correct.
So a little different this year, but this is the best way to kind of get everything flowing, get everything lined up, kind of have an open area.
That's right. So registration point for any of those parade folk participants. Same great bands from pipe and bagpipe drum, and also our very, very colorful New Orleans type music will be back with us again this year. And Gary, we actually have a lot of floats that are coming, both from church and the Boy Scouts, cheerleading groups, our very own Hazleton Cougars Marching Band, award-winning. So we're looking forward to that. As well as our dignitaries, the great arches will be up. So again, registration at that point, line up on 924, and then coming down Broad Street with a 2:30 start right there at the cross of Broad 924 and Diamond Avenue.
And of course, like always, we encourage everyone to come out and watch the parade. But if you can't make it out to the parade, Wyln, again, like we've done for so many years, we'll be taping the parade in its entirety and be rebroadcasting it later on that week. So you could join Paula Degnan and myself. Once again, I think this is our second year together hosting the parade. I've done it a year prior, but Paula and I, it's not often, they only let us out together for parades and stuff. So it's kind of the fun part for her and I to get out and to see some of these great organizations and have a great time out on the parade route. Plus, we get to eat.
That's right.
And I mean, like I was telling Mary, my ritual to go to Fun Fest Parade is I read my scripts over about the parade over maybe a gyro or something. We do the parade, and then Paula and I tend to walk and feed ourselves up and down Broad Street after the parade. And
there's some really great food trucks that are coming this year. A couple new faces for us and a couple of good standards. And again, I know all of those nonprofits that have tricky trays and different prizes and things that folks, and some games. We'll have the inflatables will be set up both Saturday and Sunday right in that in City Park area at Laurel and Broad Street. And the YMCA, or the YWCA, has their Build an Imagination up in the Can-Do parking lot, so to let kids kind of let their playground imagination run free and build some stuff up there. So it really should be another great day.
So again, a lot going on. So Fun Fest is Saturday, September 8th and 9th in downtown Hazleton. You can go to the Fun Fest website or the Chamber Facebook page or the Fun Fest Facebook page to get all the information. And of course, we've been updating you on everything going on here on Wyln as well. So we encourage you to come out and support many of the great local nonprofits and organizations here at Fun Fest, and come out and just have a great time out in the community. We're going to have some nice sunny weather no matter what.
Celebrating 40 years.
Celebrating 40 years. Thanks for joining us on Community and You, everyone. We'll see you next time on Wyln.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home, robotic surgery for quicker recoveries, world-class heart care, and access to top specialists. All from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for Greater Hazleton and beyond. Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Wilkes Tree Farm in Sugarloaf has been providing the area with the highest quality trees for over 20 years, with a wide variety of shade and evergreen trees, wholesale, retail, and choose and cut options. Call them at 570-401-8267.
Fast, consistent internet speeds, TV your way, and reliable phone service. All from the one provider who also lives here. Service Electric Cablevision. Connect with us.
Irely Chiropractic Offices, a great place to start feeling better since 1975. Doctors Tricia and Terrence Irely, adjusting lives for the better, one patient at a time for the last 43 years.
It's that time of year. Roll up your sleeves and get your annual flu shot. And one of the grocery chains in the area is now offering the service. Giant food stores and Martin's Food Markets are making flu shots available at all 138 stores with pharmacies. The shots given by store pharmacists, most insurance plans cover the flu shots at $0, that's $0 copays, and best of all, no appointment is needed. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommend everyone 6 months and older receive the vaccination. Giant and Martin's offers several types of shots for children, adults, and seniors, and in order to find the nearest Giant and Martin's pharmacy, you can visit their websites. Luzerne County Manager David Pedri will address the business community Thursday, September 20th at the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce Red Carpet Breakfast Program. The breakfast program, sponsored by Keystone Job Corps, and will take place on the Center in Drums in the Culinary Arts Building. The program will begin at 7:45 a.m. and end at 9 a.m. A full breakfast will be served at the upcoming breakfast program for a $20 fee for chamber members and $25 for non-chamber members. Chamber members and their guests who would like to attend are asked to contact the chamber office at 570-455-1509 or online at hazletonchamber.org, but do it by Monday, September 17th. And we are just 3 days away from Fun Fest. Many local bands will be hitting the stages at the street fair this year. One of them, Ostrich Hat. They'll perform Saturday, September 8th from 5 to 7 on the Laurel Street stage. Fun Fest is this weekend. Woo! Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
FunandLC.com is the official source to all the great things to do here and near Luzerne County. Visit our brand new website to find your fun in any PA. And be sure to check out our Facebook and Instagram pages for weekly listings of the top things to do in our area, along with free giveaways to the area's best events. Download any of our annual guides that will provide you with information on local events, outdoor recreation, arts and entertainment, and family fun and activities. Go to funandlc.com today to start finding your fun in Luzerne County.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety of pizzas, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Takeout or eat in, delivery available. Call 570-459-2783.
Stop in and get everything you need to make your garden colorful and bright. Check out our incredible low prices only at Van Hoeken Greenhouses, Retail Garden Center, Lofty Road, McAdoo.
You're watching Monterey City's Choice. For news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.